Welcome back, Helldivers, to your daily news update. Now today we have some information from the official Helldivers Twitter account with news on the next patch being confirmed. Now the last we heard of it, they said if it's not delayed it will be coming next week, and we just have had confirmation on that, and I've got a whole bunch of other stuff to talk about in today's video. What do you guys think as well on the new Warbond? I think it looks really cool. I know some people weren't happy with things like the throwing knife. I personally am more than ready to give it a go. They said that they wanted to listen a little bit more to us about how we wanted the theme of the Warbonds to be, and like the items that actually go with the theme a little bit more. And I think they've hit the nail on the head here. I could be completely wrong. It might not be good. I don't know. But from what I've seen about it so far, I quite like it. But obviously, I'm open to chatting with you guys in the comments section if you disagree. Now if you do enjoy today's video, make sure to smash that like button. It supports the channel so much, and subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get in with today's news. So as you'll be able to see on the screen right now, there was the confirmation from the Helldivers official page saying that the patch is coming next week, and then a link to it on the Discord if you want to click on it on the official Twitter and check out that confirmation. Really happy to see that. I don't know whether that means it'll be coming on a normal patch Tuesday. We'll have to find that out later on, but I will be having all of my setup ready and prepared for 10 UK time on Tuesday to see if they're sticking to the normal date. But I'm really looking forward to it, guys. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff in here. Twinbeard mentioned in the last update we did on the patch saying that this one, he said, saying we haven't done nerfs in ages. It's not the direction we're looking to do. We've made mistakes in the past. We didn't, you know, we're new to this, and the next patch you guys should all love a lot more. So we already know that the ARs are one of the biggest things that are going to be getting a buff. Hence why there's quite a well, it's like the AR kind of is highlighted a lot more in the new Warbond. So we'll get the patch hopefully on Tuesday, and then the Warbond is coming out on the Thursday. So that week could all be so exciting for Helldivers. Next up, someone said to Twinbeard saying, have you heard much about what will be 100% making it into the next patch? Curious about what we might see. Can appreciate if you don't want to confirm anything though. And Twinbeard said, I have read the patch notes several times. Yes, alas, my lips are sealed for now. So it's good to see the patch notes are ready. I guess they're just doing final testing and everything on that. And if you haven't read the post from Helldivers in the Discord, they said that they are going to be slowing up on patches that they're releasing. So you don't expect to see one every Tuesday from now on now. Sort of expect more like monthly updates. Warbonds are also slowing down. We'll probably only be seeing Warbonds like maybe every 2 months, but that doesn't mean that the game's drying up or anything. They're still going to be dropping like events like, you know, the black hole event that we had. There's still going to be a whole bunch of content happening inside the game. It's just that actual downloadable patches and Warbonds and things are just going to slow down a little bit because it gives them more time to actually give us new content. And I kind of agree with them, where I feel like if they're releasing Warbonds that are like unfinished and just doesn't hit a theme properly and stuff like that, I just wouldn't really want to play it, you know. And I feel like if they spend more time, you know, release something that's been worked on so much by the whole team, I just think that would be so much better for the game. Next up, someone said, any news on when spawn rates for bots on retrieve essential personnel will be fixed? And Twinbeard said there will be some info on the retrieve essential personnel mission soon. Stay tuned. So anyone that was wondering what was going on with that, apparently some information is incoming very soon for it. So as soon as I get it, as always, I'll bring it to you guys straight away. And then I thought this was quite interesting because I get asked this question many times in my comment section. I've never had any information on it. To people saying, Dom, do you think they're going to add free Warbonds again? You know, like right from the start, like the mobilized one. And so this person said to Baskinator, are there any plans to add a Warbond like Helldivers Mobilize again that isn't premium? A large free Warbond with multiple pages. And Baskinator responds saying, I don't know. I would love that personally, but I don't know if that's planned. And I guess that at the moment for the game, you know, they're still generating great sales, and they've already told us in an interview when the CEO changed to Shams instead, they did say that they're in a very good financial place. Obviously that doesn't last forever, so they're definitely going to need to be making that. They've already mentioned that they are going to make ways to monetize the game in a better way, but let's just say they did something more like I don't know what these ways are going to be to monetize, right? But if they can find that way and the community like it, this is what they've said, then possibly a new free Warbond can come, because they probably still make a fair decent bit of money off the Warbonds. I know some people will just grind for their super credits, and you can just do that, but there will be some people that will spend their super credits in the store on new armors and stuff, and then they have, when it comes around to a new Warbond coming out, they may be a little bit short, and then they purchase some super credits so they can buy it. I personally have bought some before, not all the time depending on how much I'm playing, but let's say I have a little point where I haven't played for a while and a new Warbond comes out, I may have to buy it. So yeah, it would be really nice to see a free one coming out in the future. Definitely, I think that would be fun. And then next up, we're literally just going to read through some of the new stuff coming with the just skimming through information on the Warbond, which is Helldivers 2 Enlist the Viper Commandos Warbond on June 13th. So that's the confirmed date now, guys, and it says don't poke the Viper in the jungle unless you're ready for the venom. And they say Liberty's greetings, Helldivers. Are you ready to learn all about the new Viper Commandos Warbond? Firstly, we have been listening to your feedback as we develop our Warbonds in general. The idea behind each Warbond is to allow our Helldivers to roleplay their favourite soldier fantasies within our universe, but it's important that these fantasies that will actually appeal to our players. Based on player input, we're changing our approach to Warbonds moving forward in a couple of ways. Firstly, we're slowing down the pace at which we release Warbonds to give us a little bit more time to polish these designs before they're released. We don't want to rush anything out the oven before it's fully baked. Secondly, we are changing the arrangement of items in each Warbond to make room for new item types and also higher quality armor and weapons. This will prevent us from simply adding more of everything, which can lead to weapons that feel redundant and uninteresting armor. It's time to focus on quality over quantity, and when we started researching items for the Viper Commandos, we wanted to be sure we answered our players' calls for stronger theming that coordinates across all the items, more emotes, more unique armor passives, and more thoughtful designs rather than simply giving more of the same. We can't wait for our players to get a hold of our latest edition, so let's dive into what's in store. So pretty much, guys, this will probably be like the last Warbond, I'm guessing, for like maybe a month and a half, maybe 2 months. I'm not too sure. They said that they're going to give us a full kind of like roadmap, not really a roadmap, but like a new timeline of how the Warbonds are going to work, and as soon as that comes out, I'll let you guys know, so you can have the full so you know that now it's not going to be every second of the month. So yeah, so it's upsetting, but I do think for the future of the game this benefits us so much more, because I don't want Warbonds that don't feel, as they said, they just are weapons that just become redundant. It was a bit boring, to be honest, when as I was sticking before the Eruptor got massively nerfed. I didn't really use any of the new weapons that were coming out, and especially in Polar Patriots I barely used anything, maybe the grenade. So looking forward to seeing the new patch, which could make some of the weapons better and how they work within Helldivers, and hopefully the throwing knife is even better than we thought. Much love to you all, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video very soon.